Hi, my name is Flo Anka, and this is my studio for creativity and theta healing here in New York City. Today, I wanted to bring some clarity around the term soulmate, right? So, when people do sessions, they think that soulmate means the one. But actually, in theta healing at least, this is not how we think of it. There are many people who are compatible with our souls. So, the term soulmate, it simply means it's someone that you already know, that you've known from a different time and place. So when you first meet this person, you may have electricity going through the eyes. You may have a sense of knowing in your body. Wow. You may have a familiarity. You look at them and you're like, I probably have met you before, right? So that's a soulmate. It simply means that you've met before. Your spirit are acquainted in a way. So I encourage you to read this book, Theta Healing on Soulmate. It's such a great introduction to the concept of beliefs, right? You change your beliefs and then it changes your reality. So what a lot of spiritual people are looking for is a divine life partner, you know? So among the soulmates that are available out there to you, there is a person that you get to choose that may or may not be ready for you, and you may and may not be ready for them. So at some point, there's a timing to when these two people are ready to meet and ready to choose to be together. So usually spiritual people are looking for something like this, which is pretty special. And so it's not something that we get to arm wrestle with the universe of this is what I want. I'm manifesting this. Therefore, it must be in my life now. Otherwise, it means the universe doesn't love me. It's not like that. It's something where it this chemistry happened exactly in the right time for you, for them. So it's about learning how to make better decisions, right? So as we change our beliefs, it's going to transform the level of, I don't know, lightness that people that we are around have. We're going to become compatible with different kinds of people. So the best thing that you can do while you're waiting for this experience, while you're waiting to open your heart, is to work on yourself, to work on your beliefs. What I find is that people who make a commitment to work on themselves regularly, right, to doing sessions every week, usually it's because there's something so profound that they want to create. It may be with their career, but often it is about soulmates, right? And as you work on these beliefs, the rest of your life comes in place. So you don't want to kind of like be stubborn about the manifestation validates that I'm a good person or validates that it's working, because so much more might be putting you on your path. So whatever compels you to make this commitment to yourself, to change how your mind works, right? It could be the quest of the soulmate. It could be the quest of improving how your current couple works. So a lot of people who are taking classes, then they want their spouse to also do sessions, and they want their spouse to have the same open-mindedness that they have, but that's just not how it works. As you work on yourself, you get better. People notice that you're changed, you're transformed, and then, you know, everyone can have their own free will about how they decide to improve themselves. So we don't want to project, this is how I'm doing, that's helping me, therefore you must do it too. Otherwise, it means you don't value our couple. That's just not how it is. People also come to do sessions because they're having really difficult experiences in their couple. And it's important to really commit the time to work on ourselves when this is so, because usually when we're in a situation of crisis, essentially we're not in a good position to make decisions. So of course there is just basic safety, right? And sometimes we take it for granted. But these boundaries, it's something that is the minutia of finding the decision making, transforming our beliefs we're gonna have to be a little bit patient with ourselves, with really the right balance of relationship for your relationship, but the different relationships in our lives, right? As we do the classes, we train, usually these people that are a little bit more toxic, they're no longer attracted by our energy. So as you have more respect towards yourself, more a sense of being deserving, you attract people who are emotionally available. You attract people where you can have mutual respect, mutual appreciation in your couple. So yeah, that's a good starting point to think. So there's different kinds of soulmate that you will see in the book if you decide to read it, and it's just a matter of being able to identify what things are, to give it a name so you can make decisions, right? If somebody is not ready for a relationship right now, they might still be the person that you want, right? But having the clarity that they're not in a place where they can, have fun and participate in what you're looking to create, it's useful, right? And also having a sense that the person that you're meant to be with, on your path, they have a purpose with you, right? So if somebody is completely different than you, it might be great because you're complementary, but it might be because the divine timing is of having a family, right? But it's not really a relationship that can build beyond that. So it's really working on yourself is going to help you to make better decisions moving forward. And one of the things that Vaina, my teacher, says to us, which I really, really adore, is that if someone isn't your soulmate, meaning you haven't been in a different life or you don't know them from another time and place, if you so desire, you can choose to love them and they will become your soulmate. I really love this. So I wish you great luck in your path, and trust yourself to know when to receive support, to know what kind of experiences to manifest. And if your heart is ready to open because of the spiritual work you're doing, it doesn't mean that the person in front of you is the person you're meant to give it to. So take your time, be patient with yourself, keep getting up from your decision making that was a little hasty or a little clumsy, and you will be creating something beautiful. It's worth it. It's your life, and you deserve everything your heart desires. Ciao.